or in career high 30. You kind of like playing Vanderbilt. Didn't you have a good game against them last
year? Yeah, I did. It was fun playing both of them at both games, but most important thing is we got the win, and it was a solid win for us too.
You guys fall behind 13 there in that second half, and then obviously, it seemed like you started to get more aggressive and got back into it. What turned around?
We came out a little lackadaisical, so they got up. I mean, that's something we got to get better at. We know that. But we hit a 3 and knocked it down to 10, and then from then on, the ball started rolling and got, I think, like 3-4 stops in a row on defense, and we capitalized on that. So when you get stops, it just turns. We're not worried about offense. We know we can score the ball, but when you get stops, it turns us up to another level.
Torian, what were you seeing today? Did you think at some point that you could go for 30? Or what were you seeing?
I was just playing basketball, man. I was just playing basketball. I found Rico on a couple of dump downs, if y'all didn't pay attention to that. Coming off the ball screen, dumping it down, feeding the post a lot, coming in transition, kicking the ball up. So, I mean, but my teammates did a good job of giving me the ball and finding the open spots.
Rico, you're the all-time leader at Baylor now. What does that mean to you?
Honestly, like, it's not something that I planned to do in my tenure here. I didn't even know nothing about it until probably a couple of days before the season, and I just played the course, and it eventually happened, and I'm just glad it was on a big game like this one.
Rico, you've got a couple of 7-footers or several 7-footers down there. Do y'all seem to be the more physical team down there? Did you feel that way?
Well, like I told him, before the game, we David out here, David Goliath, so we about to, we need a pocket full of stones to go out there and, shoot them down.
Torian, when Lester hits that 3 in the corner, just how fun of a feeling was that?
Oh, man, it was electric. Props to Al Freeman, clock winding down. I look up and saw 9. I mean, I wanted the ball, but Al got in the lane, draw 2. Les fled to the corner and then shot the ball, and then 4 fouled him. So great job between those two, making sure we got a good look at the end of the shot clock.
When you got down 13, what was the mindset, I guess? And they had gone on a 17-0 run.
Oh, man, we only got, I think, like 3 or 4 young guys or 2 that actually play, if I'm not mistaken. But for the most part, we're pretty experienced. So we've been in some games. We play Kansas every year. We play those type of teams every year. So when you have a team like Vanderbilt that comes in here, we just got to stay poised. Got 3 seniors on the floor at one time with me, Rico, and Lester. So we've been through some things, and when it comes to that, you just got to stay poised and, like you said, keep going as the game's going, and then just figure out what you need to do to get the win, which was getting stops.
Rico, how big was it for you guys when you weren't scoring? Maybe just Torian was kind of the guy who put the team on his back offensively for you guys to kind of buoy off of that and rally.
Well, I already knew what time it was whenever he got it going. He did what he was supposed to do for us, and he scores. And in time of need, you can rely on him, and it's a great feeling, just seeing him out there going, provide the scoring for us, whenever we was in the drought and stuff. Once we got down to 12, I think, he started taking over. He made some big shots for us, and then most importantly, he got other players involved too. So and most importantly, we got them stops down the stretch. That's what it came down to, getting them big stops and just giving ourselves a chance to come back.
So when you say you knew what time it was, what time was it?
Oh, it was time for TP to take over, do what a senior does. All the great seniors. If you ever seen that, if you ever watched basketball growing up, it was always the great seniors or the great scorers like yourself who take over the games like that. So it was good, being able to be a part of that.
I don't know if y'all knew this, but 24 NBA teams.
33 scouts.
Amen.
Play well when they're
Amen. Yeah. Praying hands.
Did you know it going in?
No, man, I don't. I mean, you see them, but there's a lot of people that sit over there that are just Baylor people. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, you see them, but at the same time, you be doing your teammates a disfavor if you focus on that. So you can't do that. It'd be a disrespect to your team in this program.
Trent, on top of your big game, it took a little while for lots of other players to get involved in the scoring. Was there ever a sense of urgency waiting on that to happen, or did y'all knew the points were going to come at some point?
No, it was no sense of urgency. You were just taking what the defense gave you. You had Lester with some big drives, and you dished it off to Rico. You had Ish with big drive. You just taking what they gave you and capitalizing on the opportunities that were given. But like I said, most importantly, it came down to stops. It was a point where we got 4 stops, big stops in a row, and not only did we get those stops, we came down and scored off of those stops. So when you can do that in the stretch of a game, it gives you a chance to win every game you play.